Alright, so hi, I'm Jimmy, and I'm going to show you how I do some of the sculpting with SUPERSCULPY. You can buy this at your local Hobby Lobby or whatever, and it's pretty good oven baked clay, but it is really brittle. So like I just use it to make um, the mold. So I make like the original, and then I make a mold, and then I pour epoxy resin and make my toys. So anyway, this is the first step of my toy making, and so what we have, it was all dried out. My clay was all dried out, so I had to warm it up and like get it all fluidy again. So anyway, start with that, and I have a bunch of tools, but if you see, I use like weird. A straw makes really good circles or ovals. This is a broken, I don't know what you call that thing, but it used to have a point, and I could cut the clay with it, but it broke, and I found a good use for it. So, anyway, so I just kind of improvised. And when I started out, I didn't have anything with like screwdrivers and little pocket knives and things like that. So, anyway, here you go. I need something round for the eyes. Boom. Boom. I just kind of get them placed where I want them. It's real sloppy, but that's because I'm going to shape it. I need something roundish to make the eye sockets. Like that. Boom. I'm gonna scoop the eyes out. And you have to make your tongue like mine in order to make this work. And you have to do sound effects. There we go. Boom. So, anyway, we've got eye sockets. Now I need something. Here we go. What's cool? This thing came with all the tools, and I don't know what it's for. I think it's cut, but it's also a great weapon. So if you need it, just buy your sculpting stuff. Remember, it comes with a really cool choke the guy out thing. Just fall the head off. All right. So anyway. I gotta make the eye sockets really big because I'm gonna remake the eyes and place them back in there. Although that looks pretty cool. Alright. Alright. Trick to cleaning up like rough edges is just smooth it like you're spreading butter on toast, and then you get like, if you want like under here, you get under there with like a hooked one and push it back up under where the gums would be, and it gives it depth. Pretty cool. So now I want some eyeballs, so I've got, it's a little too big. Alright, so there's, nope, still too big. Alright, I think, yep. I got an eyeball that'll fit inside, right? I take that thing, cut it right in half. Boom. Alright. Now I want some teeth. I want some sharp teeth. And when I did that, I left a little tool marks on the bottom lip. You see I did working on the teeth, but I gotta take those out. So, smooth those out. Alright. Now I want some eyebrows. Some angry eyebrows. Make sure they're equal. So this one's a little bigger than that one. I know you're supposed to like have a big bulk and carve it all down. I just never could get that down. And this works better for me. And my end result's pretty cool. So I'm gonna do this. Because it works. Have to remember to breathe. Okay. Alright. That's working. So you see how I did that? Smoothing it out with the back side of this thing. See, it's sharp, so I can dig with this one, and it's probably my favorite one out of all these tools. But each one has uses. Okay. Alright. And so I never really have a like straight up design. Just start screwing around and it just seems to always come out as goblins. I don't know. I got a thing for goblins, I guess. Goblophilia. Alright. I got too much bulk in the head and too small of a face, so I'll cut some of it off. Now, the back of the head is weird because when you make the mold, you push this down into the mold maker stuff, and so the back of the head really doesn't matter because you got to smooth that out with a Dremel tool after you pop it out anyway. Or I do. I don't do two-part molds, which I'm not there yet. I'm not trying to learn either. This works, and I stick with it. But I probably should, as my friend Fry would say. So now I need some cheekbones. Damn it. That looks nice. Let's just keeping it warm. Alright. I'm most likely putting on the facial features. I'm gonna screw up the teeth. I'm gonna screw up some of the definition. I just keep going back and fixing it. It's not that hard. And right now he was looking too fish-like. So adding the cheekbones, I don't know why. Took that away a little bit. I like that. Alright, so when you put the stuff on, there's going to be lines. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. And there's lines where you added the stuff, so you have to smooth them out. If you see, just gently do that, and they disappear. Alright. So I cut off the piece that was here, and it just happens to be just the right size for a nice chin. I'm sure there's better ways to do all this, but I don't care. I do this for fun, as I think. I mean, there's professional artists. I kind of did that for a little while. I was an amateur, but I lived off the money I made making art. But now it's much more fun, and I don't do drugs, so it's when I do it, it's few and far between. But it's like relaxing. I don't know. So somebody's probably going to see this video and be like, nah, now actually this is how you're supposed to do it, but I do not care. I care not. So I don't really care to watch this movie. I just want to get practice being in front of the camera, because I'm hoping to do a little more instructional. I should have had it where I have like all the different pieces and I just put them together, you know, and then or time lapse, but I don't know how to understand how to do the damn technology. Okay. Alright, now he's looking better. So I try to look at him at all angles, because like, so if you found out that if I would just work on them looking straight down at them, they'd end up real flat-faced. I mean, they're going to because they're goblins, but you know what I mean? I was look at it two-dimensionally. So I turn it and try to get all my stuff balanced out. I mean, it's nice also making goblins, because goblins are messy. Alright. Now this is my favorite part of a goblin. Okay. So I'm really into balance. So like if I'm making ears, they have to match in size and placement and everything. So the best way to do that is, even though you're going to screw it up when you attach them, is just make them right side by side, and then do your little, whatever those little lines in the ears, do them right next to each other. That way you can do the same process on one side and then do the same process on the other side. And it's just an ear, so it's not too hard. But I don't put noses on my goblin normally, but I think I might on this one. This is where it gets tricky. So you have to sit back and watch. You see me do this. This is tricky. Is you like squish some of it down, and so it molds into the head. Okay. right. Alright. Okay. Got my noses. Alright, so make a little hooked nose. Look at this guy. It's too long of a nose. If I do too long of a little piece like that, it's not going to transfer onto the mold. You'll get, like when you press it down, it'll get air bubbles in it. And so when you pull it out, it'll have a gap, or it won't get the tip, or whatever. So I know there's probably something I can do to get rid of that, but I've seen those, there's like a compression chamber thing that pulls all the bubbles out of the epoxy resin, but I use a different type of epoxy resin. I don't use the chemical reaction. Well, it's a chemical reaction, but there's the one that, the clear stuff, it takes 24 hours to dry. And then there's the white stuff, it gets hot and dries like in 5 minutes. So I take an easy route. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Man, I haven't done this in a long time. I like it. I think I want to give this guy bigger teeth. Not sure how yet. All right. Can you see that? I don't know. I still got a little sloppiness to it, so I gotta work it out. All right. Aha. All right. Superhero chin. Huh. Finding the right tool though is sometimes rough. Alright, here we go. I probably should take a class or something on sculpting, but I'm a dad. I'm 46 years old. Kinda hard. Alright. pretty much it. I'm gonna do some smoothing and then bake them. And then once I pop out the epoxy resin version, that's easier to work with. So I take my Dremel and clean it all up, and then I can change the teeth, I can change the expression, I can change the eye, I can take out an eye and put a patch or whatever. But anyway, here is some other stuff that I've made. This is the Blue Mooney. This is the original. I already have the toy made. I guess I'll show you that. There's the Blue Mooney, as you can see. Boom. And there's some, they have a bunch of goblins with this face. But like I said, I changed each one a little bit so the expressions are different. There's some I never made. There's a dragon I never finished. I never did anything. I just mess around. There's a dwarf. I do have those somewhere. I don't know. But anyway. I mean, a duck. A very strange looking duck for my daughter. So anyway, that was really boring 21 minutes of your life, so I'm sorry. And the music was brought to you by HARDSELL, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.